LeBron James never went to Miami?
In this fall, I'm going to take my talents to
Cleveland! Or what if Michael Jordan never played for the Chicago Bulls? There's some insane NBA what-ifs out there. And a lot of these what-ifs I think would be really cool to have happen in real life. For example, what if the Sacramento Kings drafted Luka Doncic instead of Marvin Bagley III? And what's the closest thing to real life? Video games. So here, ladies and gentlemen, we are in 2K23, where I have made every roster have a what-if situation. I'm going to simulate for 3 years, and hopefully we can see which franchise would be the best. What if the 76ers never traded away Jimmy Butler? Now, I did make Jimmy Butler pretty good. Not only did I give them Jimmy Butler, but I also gave them Markelle Fultz, and I made him a rookie. Okay, I made him a rookie. He has a lot of potential, and he's probably going to grow over these next 3 years and become a really good piece for this team. So yeah, pretty much we're just setting the 76ers back and maybe making them fix some of the mistakes they made along the way. Okay, we all make mistakes. Next up is the Milwaukee Bucks. Now, okay, I'm not gonna lie, there's not many what ifs with the Bucks recently because I mean they just won a championship. They have Giannis, right? But with Damian Lillard recently saying
a player that would help you win a championship, who would you pick? I would pick Giannis.
What if we added Damian Lillard to the Milwaukee Bucks? Okay, let's just say the Trailblazers have been winning. Okay, they haven't won the chip. Damian Lillard, he's running from the grind. He's in Milwaukee. Next up is the Chicago Bulls, and this team might run the entire league. Back in the day before the Heatles came together, Dwayne Wade almost signed with the Chicago Bulls, which means if the Heatles were gonna form, it would be in Chicago. Now, not only do they have the Heatles, as we see, they also have Derrick Rose and Joakim Noah, because this is during the Bulls' second prime after Michael Jordan. So yeah, this team's gonna run the league. Next up is the Cavaliers, and I know you already see them right here. What if the Cavs never traded LeBron and Kyrie? Now, I thought that might be a little bit lame just to have that, so they're also combined with their current team. This team looks really good too, I'm not gonna lie. All right, the Celtics. The Boston Celtics are a heavy championship contender, so there's not much you could do. So I thought, why not give them Kyrie Irving back? I feel like it adds a lot of depth now at the point guard for them, and maybe it'll push them to getting a championship. I don't know, we'll see. Now, what if the Clippers never overpaid for Paul George? So in this simulation, we're just gonna pretend like the Clippers gave up all their picks and kept SGA, who developed obviously into a great player that we all know now. Next up is the Grizzlies. In the 2018 draft, the Grizzlies took Jaren Jackson Jr. over a lot of people, but mostly Trae Young. So I thought, let's go ahead and give them Trae Young and Jaren Jackson Jr. because I feel like it'd be kind of unfair if it was just two good players on the team. So they got the best of both worlds, okay? They get Trae Young and Jaren Jackson Jr. And next up is the Atlanta Hawks. Now, I know you guys already see him at the top of the page. What if the Hawks never did the swap trade for Trae Young? We have taken away Trae Young and give them Luka Doncic. Now, this team may look really bad at first glance, but it's Luka Doncic, and he's put up some crazy 2K numbers. I believe that he can carry this team to a championship. The Miami Heat. Now, you might notice that there's not much change with their roster, and that's because I did nothing but upgrade their overalls to make them play like how they played in the bubble. So that's why you see Jimmy Butler at such a high overall, and obviously I bumped up Adebayo and Hero as well. The Charlotte Hornets. What if the Hornets drafted Victor Wembanyama? Yes, obviously I could have put Victor on like multiple teams right now, but I feel like him being with LaMelo Ball is the most fun combination, so I just put him on here. The Utah Jazz. Now, I'm not gonna lie, Utah Jazz fans, I had no clue what to put as your guys' what if, so I'm just gonna say, what if they didn't trade their core 2 players, but they have their current team that's playing good? Yeah, I'm sorry, I really didn't know what to do for this one. The Sacramento Kings, my personal team. Once again, going back to the 2018 draft, yeah, we all know what happened. Luka's on this team, okay? We didn't mess up. What if we didn't have Vlade as our GM? The New York Knicks. The Knicks are such a big free agent destination, and with so many rumors always coming out, this player's gonna sign with the Knicks, this player's gonna sign with the Knicks. I feel like the 2 main people that were so close to signing with the Knicks is Kevin Durant and Donovan Mitchell. I know Donovan Mitchell wasn't gonna sign with the Knicks, by the way. He was gonna get traded, but still. So there they are, Kevin Durant and Donovan Mitchell. Next up, and this one's gonna be pretty crazy, is the Los Angeles Lakers. A long time ago, the league decided to humble the Lakers and not let them trade for Chris Paul. So today, as the new commissioner of the league, I decided to let them do it, and I also used the time machine because Kobe is back in LA. Also, to make the team a little bit more fair, I kept AD on the team. I feel like it'd be really unfair to have 2 90+ overalls, and the rest are just 70 overalls. The Orlando Magic. Now, back in the early 2000s, there were rumors that Tim Duncan was gonna go to the Magic instead of re-signing with the Spurs, but because Doc Rivers didn't allow family on the plane, he ultimately decided to turn down the Magic and stay with the Spurs. So in this simulation, it's what if Doc Rivers let players bring their family on the plane? We have Tim Duncan, Tracy McGrady, Grant Hill, and current players. The Dallas Mavericks. Now, this roster might look a little bit weird right now, and that's because for the Mavericks, I did what what if the GM could actually build a good team around Luka? So right here, they traded for Zach LaVine. I brought back Porzingis because I thought it'd be funny, and also because he's actually grown a lot as a player. And Buddy Hield, people like that. Also, I brought Boban back, okay? He needs to be in Dallas. Next up is the Nets. What if the Nets never traded away their super young core for Kevin Durant and Kyrie and James Harden? That's why I see players like Jared Allen, Lynn Sanity on here, which I upgraded the stats, so it's actual Lynn Sanity, D'Angelo Russell, people like that. I also let them keep Kevin Durant because I wanted to make it more fair. You know, I gotta make some of these teams fair, man. The Denver Nuggets. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't really think of much for the Nuggets. The only thing I could think of is what if Jamal Murray never got injured? So I just made him a super high overall, and yeah, they can still win. They have a solid team. The Indiana Pacers. What if the Pacers kept Paul George and also had their young core with Tyrese Halliburton, Miles Turner, Buddy Hield, all those players? This team is gonna be scary. This team is gonna be scary to see. The Pelicans, I decided to give them back both Anthony Davis and DeMarcus Cousins with their current team. This is a team I would absolutely love to see in person. Oh my God, man. The Detroit Pistons. Now, the Pistons thought it was smart to draft Darko over players like Carmelo Anthony, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh. So I just kind of gave them Carmelo Anthony with their current team because I think their current team can still be really good. The Toronto Raptors. Now, I'm going to give this kind of a two-sided what if. I'm going to give them what if they kept Kawhi Leonard and DeMar DeRozan, just because I think that this team is going to be really fun to see. And honestly, this seems solid. I mean, most of them are all 80 overalls. The Houston Rockets. Oh my God. Back in 1984, the Portland Trailblazers offered the second-round pick and Clyde Drexler for the Houston Rockets' Ralph Sampson. Ralph Sampson? Now, that second pick obviously could have been Michael Jordan, and Clyde Drexler is Clyde Drexler. So ultimately, the Houston Rockets lost out on a team with Jordan, Olajuwon, and Clyde Drexler. So I'm excited to see how this team does. I think this might beat the Chicago Heatles. San Antonio Spurs, I decided to give them their entire old team that went to the playoffs, but with a really good Kawhi Leonard and also a way better DeJounte Murray, because DeJounte has grown a lot since that playoff run in 2017. So yeah, now he's good. Also, Pau Gasol's a little bit better. The Phoenix Suns. Now, this roster might look the exact same to a lot of you guys. Instead, I made Chris Paul in his prime, and I also made DeAndre Ayton a little bit higher overall because as a first pick, you would think that he would be better by now, so I bumped him up just a little bit. The Oklahoma City Thunder. What if the Thunder never traded away their big three? Now, this is a question every Thunder fan asks himself every day. So here they are. They're all back here in Oklahoma City. Also, Chet Holmgren is going to be their center. That's a plus, I guess. That helps. Timberwolves. After so many years of absolute mid, and with this year not looking good for you guys, I just gave you Kevin Garnett. I maybe he'll win a championship with you guys. I don't know. I just take KG. With the Trailblazers, I feel like they need the Dallas treatment where they just need a GM who could build good around Damian Lillard. So that's exactly what I did. I brought in John Collins. I brought back CJ, kind of was like a Porzingis type thing with the Trailblazers. OG Anunoby, you know, stuff like that. So we have a pretty solid team here. And you know what? I'm gonna make Damian Lillard in his prime. So yeah, he'll be in his prime when he actually plays. Next up is the Warriors. Now, I think it's pretty obvious what I did to this team. I just gave them back Kevin Durant. What if he never left Golden State? There it is. I hope you guys lose. I hated adding him to this team. And last is gonna be the Washington Wizards. In 2011, the Washington Wizards took Jan Vesley over a lot of great players, but with the best one being Kawhi Leonard, I just thought I'll give them Kawhi. All right, those are all your rosters. I'm gonna simulate through 3 years. We're gonna see who can win the most. All right, we made the first All-Star break. Let's see what we got. And I'm also seeing a lot of Kevin Durant. Oh my God, there is 4 KDs. Now, I also want to make it clear there are only 5 players per team that are playing. Fatigue is off and there's no foul outs, no injuries, nothing like that. The Chicago Heatles with LeBron James getting the MVP out of everyone in the league. Derrick Rose on that same team getting Rookie of the Year. Oh my God, Darius Garland with 6th Man of the Year. Hakeem, Defensive Player of the Year. Are we surprised? Most Improved going to Trae Young and some coaches and stuff we don't care about. Here we go, first round of the playoffs. Who is going to get knocked out? Here you see, let's see, are any crazy teams out? Let's see, Pacers didn't really have anything going crazy. Boston Celtics just had Kyrie. The Miami Heat had nothing. I'm honestly surprised they made the playoffs. The Suns with prime CP3 got knocked out of the playoffs. Even the Kings with Luka Doncic couldn't make the second round. That's pretty sad. All right, here we go, next round. Let's go through it. This is looking a lot like how I imagined, and I'm not gonna lie, the Pelicans being this high up is actually pretty crazy to me. All right, let's simulate the finals of every conference. And oh my God, you're telling me the current Cavaliers, but with LeBron and Kyrie, beat the Heatles in Chicago with prime Derrick Rose and Joakim Noah? That's wild. And the Pelicans with AD and DeMarcus Cousins beat the all-time Warriors. Wow, let's see who can get the first ring. First game goes to the Cavs, second goes to the Pelicans. Cavaliers up 3-1. Can they take the game? Oh, 3-2. That's a game. The Cleveland Cavaliers have won the first championship of the 3, with LeBron at age 38 getting a finals MVP trophy. That's wild. Here's your all-star team. I'll let you guys pause if you really want to take a good look at it. All right, and your awards: Luka Doncic with the Mavericks, the same Mavericks team that I built myself. Luka Doncic got the MVP. All right, here we go. Simulating the first round. What teams can pull through? As we have the Cleveland Cavaliers, which we all know the reigning champions, are #1 in the East. The Chicago Bulls are coming back. Dallas, which by the way is crazy how good this team is doing for a team that's like just pretty normal. Kings versus Pelicans. I'm hoping my Kings win, but you know, we'll see about that. Oh my God, they actually fucking won. Dallas Mavericks versus the Sacramento Kings in the Western Conference Finals. And just like that, the Dallas Mavericks beat the Kings and the Cavaliers sweep the Hawks. Can the Cavaliers win 2 out of the 3 championships that we're doing today? Honestly, this would be pretty legendary if the Mavericks could pull through and win this, but they're down by 2. I don't see it happening. Oh, they won 1? It's a 3-1. There's no way they come back. No way they come back. No way. They actually came back. What's up, the Simcast? Let's see. I'm going to be really proud of the Dallas Mavericks actually. Oh my God. The Dallas Mavericks, a team that I built myself, has won the championship out of teams that are just insane. I mean, you guys saw all of the rosters. Wow, Luka Doncic, obviously your finals MVP. Are we really surprised? All right, here we are at the All-Star break. Again, once again, pause if you want to see it. All right, it is once again the end of the season with Russell Westbrook being your MVP with only 19 points. It's kind of crazy. All right, we're only here for the playoffs. We don't care about anything else. Let's go and simulate the play-in. And my Kings didn't even make the playoffs. That's kind of sad to see. Here we go. First round, simulate through. This seems, hold on. The Mavericks didn't make the playoffs at all. And we still have the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Chicago Bulls. The 76ers are a new team in the playoffs. A lot of these are new teams we haven't seen yet. Let's go. I want to see who can make the conference finals. That's really where it matters. And we have OKC and Houston with Chicago and Charlotte. If Houston doesn't win a championship, I'm going to be really disappointed. Right here, I need to see a Houston Rockets and Chicago Bulls matchup. There it is. Bulls and Rockets matchup. Oh, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. This is basically 2 of the best trios that could have ever happened. Here we go. Rockets take the first game. This is to end the GOAT debate. This is literally to end it all. With the Rockets and Bulls tied 2-2. With the Rockets taking the first game, can they win it? There they go. There they go, ladies and gentlemen. Michael Jordan with the Houston Rockets is your finals MVP. That's wild. To think that all these teams actually could have happened if things just went a little bit different is really insane. But with that being said, I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. This took me a lot of time to make, so I'd appreciate if you guys hit the like and subscribe button. It'd mean a lot, help out a lot. And yeah, I never really do 2K videos, so if you enjoyed it, let me know in the comments. I'll be sure to make some more.